What's in the box?
Hey everybody, NaMo here. It's the start of a new year. Typically, as you've seen if you have watched my channel over the last few years, around this time I tend to splurge on myself just a little bit. So I'm starting to receive boxes. I received a box the other day. I got one today. I should have one next week, and then there should be two more after that. Something like that. There's a lot of boxes. So, like I said, I got something in the mail today, which is this right here. So, we are going to open it. I did say I got a box the other day. I didn't record that one, and here's why. So, I went on to Amazon. I found two figures in stock, cheaper than what I could find them anywhere else. So, I went ahead and ordered them. Both of them in the same order. I was expecting them to be put in the same box, shipped to me. A couple of hours later, my wife and I went through our Amazon lists and things, picked some stuff that we needed for around the house, like a filter for the air filter here, and random things like that, including, a spool filament. But one of my figures got packaged into that order, which is very strange. So instead of opening a whole box and being like, oh, a filter, oh, a spool of filament, and then finally, oh, here's a transformer. I just went ahead and opened it, but I will show them off. Here is Legacy Beast Wars Inferno. I actually bought the original Inferno toy myself for one of my friends as a birthday gift. Went over to his house, gave it to him. He opened it up. He was like, oh, cool. I could tell he was not into Beast Wars or Transformers at all. And I ended up playing with it every single time I went to his house. It was always in the same spot that I had left it. And it was such a cool figure, but I never actually had it myself. I do still want to track the original Beast Wars figure down, but for right now, I have the Legacy figure, which is fulfilling my need. I just wish it had the spinning, the little push the button down and his tail spins. I wish it had that gimmick. But I think it's great. I had originally once, a long time ago, said that I wanted to collect all of the original Beast Wars figures of just the characters from the show, the entire series. I have changed my mind on that. Because if you've seen, some of those figures just don't look anything like their character models on the show, so I just gave up on that. Especially like Dinobot, Black Arachnia, Tarantulas, but the Kingdom Dinobot, the Kingdom Black Arachnia, they look awesome. I am pleased with them, happy as hell with them. I don't want the original Beast Wars figures because I've seen them. They don't look like the character model on the show, so I don't want them. I'm perfectly happy with these new updated figures. Some of them, like Inferno, the original toy was actually accurate to the show, and I still want that. I still want that. So, I've rambled on. Before I get to this package, if you like this video, leave me a thumbs up, leave me a comment down below, share it, subscribe to the channel, ring the notification bell. Check the description because I have a link in there that'll give you a list of all of the ways to get a hold of me, all my socials, my Patreon. I have a Patreon. Go check that out. Just go into the description, click that link, and everything you can do to help support my channel, help support the other channels that I have. I greatly appreciate it. Now, we're going to get into this, but like I said, I do also have other packages coming in. They will be tacked on to the end of this video. I have one more box from Amazon. I have one more box from eBay. And then I have a whole order from Robot Toy Base, which will be a whole other separate video because everything in that box, they deserve their own little video. So let's get into this one, and then we will get into the rest of them as they come in. It's like Christmas. Okay, so here we have a bubble wrap package. Now, the description said that this came in its original Hasbro mailer, and you can see it did. It is still sealed. They did not open it. I have not opened it. So we are on this journey together. I see a golden disc. There can only be a few figures that this would be of. Here we are. Amazon exclusive golden disc collection Pterosaur. There's the back with the product shots. Again, another Beast Wars figures that. Okay, Pterosaur is like one of my favorite characters when I watched the show. I absolutely loved Pterosaur. But if you've seen the original toy of him, it ain't right. It ain't right at all. But this is supposed to be tune accurate instructions. There he is. Just look at that head mold. The painting. Oh man, that is so much like the show. The teeth, the mouth open up. You can already see the robot right here. The chest piece is correct. Just the shin bones, the shins, the forearms, everything is absolutely correct and just gorgeous. Whoop. I usually have a pair of scissors that I do this with. I'm very worried I'm going to cut myself. Thankfully, this is a sharp knife. So it cuts through all this like butter. So there we go. Yeah, it's going to be a little strange right now because I don't know how to transform him just yet. I will learn. Beautiful. There we go. There we go. Gorgeous. It is beyond expectations. This thing is amazing. I'm missing a wing. I think I knocked it off. Yeah. That was my fault. It wasn't. It's not QR. It's not Hasbro QR. There he is. Golden disc Pterosaur. An Inferno. On to the next box. Alright, we're back. So, it's been a bit. The final two boxes I was talking about have come in. The eBay box and the Amazon box. As shown before, I do open the eBay boxes, even though it's an Amazon box. This is the one from eBay. I do open them before I open them on here, just to double check and make sure the content is correct. The Amazon box is also opened because, like I said before, there was a second order placed after the Transformers order, and somehow both orders got split in half and then mixed together. So half of the Transformers order got mixed with the half of the house order. So I had to open it up, take out the house order so that I could actually, show you something on screen. Also, before I forget, if you follow my Twitter, you've already seen this, but I didn't post anything on here about my Christmas presents, but I can show you now, because I totally forgot about it the last time I recorded. So my wife got me the Legacy Commander class Motormaster. I already had drag strip. She also ordered 2 of the other Stunticons. Off the top of my head, I can't remember which ones she did, but at the time she ordered them, they were sold out and under pre-order. Both pre-orders have been pushed back, so it'll be a while before they come in. And I went ahead and ordered myself the last, I believe it would be the one of the 3. That was also on pre-order, and it's going to be a few months before they come in. So we do have the last 3 ordered. They will be here. I will do unboxings, and since I do a combiners series, this may very well just become one of them. So there, I got that for Christmas. Now we can get into the boxes. So we'll start off with the one I got from eBay. And like I said, opened it, checked the contents, it is correct. So in this bag here, we have a little Power of the Prime's hand. We have a little sword, and you can see swoop, red swoop, because if you've seen the Volcanicus series, I have the normal Power of the Prime's blue swoop, and I had mentioned, because you can still find him for rather cheap, getting the red swoop, because it is the same color pattern as the rest of them, so I can combine him with everyone else, and you wouldn't have this splash of blue sitting on the shoulder. But there he is, red swoop, and just like with the blue swoop, the legs are awfully wobbly. I wish they would have fixed that a little bit better, considering this was a repaint. They could have just done a little bit of retooling and fixed that problem, but there you go. There is red swoop. So now we will move on to this. Like I said, it's a really big box because it had other stuff in it. Because you'll see the big box, and then a tiny little transformer. Well, not tiny. This is leader class Transmetal 2 Dragon Megatron. I've heard really good things about this, especially being a fan of Stu Adams and Toy Grind. He just came out with a video of the top 10 of his 2022, and this was his number 1. Transmetal 2 has always been a special bought for me, because I have the original. This was one of my first, well, not really my first, because I had Optimus Primal and I had Megatron, got a few more Beast Wars, and then it went into all the rest of them. I got Dragon Megatron, Transmetal 2, and this just became my absolute favorite toy. Just all the little gimmicks that come with it, the wing flapping on its own, the little vehicle mode, you know, the wheels and the knees. This was just such a great figure. I loved it. I played with that thing more than I played with all my other Beast Wars figures. I do want to go ahead and pop this open and just pull him out of the box, because I haven't actually seen this one in person, just on videos and such. There goes the instruction sheets. Oh, that does look great. That looks really good. Alright, let me free him from his prison. Trying not to scratch any of the paint or anything. Get his little blast effect out of there. Yeah, so we go from these little missiles that he was able to hold in his hand, like this, as a little club, shoot from the top of his head. There's a missile launcher right there, which I'm not going to shoot it because I don't want to lose it. And then you also, oh, there was one already in his mouth. And then there's the one, oh. God. Well, I can see where one of them is. I don't know where the other one is. Hopefully I can find it. Yeah, such a fun toy. Even at 37 years old, I'm having fun with that toy. But, let's see. As far as I know, they haven't had missile gimmicks on current toys in a while. And I know for a fact this one does not have one. I do miss having the switch to where it does it itself. That is kind of a bummer that it is missing. Up here at the top of the head where there was the missile launcher, there is now light piping. I'm not going to be able to show you that very well. You can kind of see it. Yeah, there you go. This mouth still opens, still has a spot for the little blast effect, like that. But no firing missiles. You can't pull down on this little horn to make his mouth move up and down like you could this one. Just, I do, I will say this rubbery stuff just is terrible. You can kind of see that the head is bent, the neck is bent, it's permanently bent. I've tried to straighten it back out. I've tried to lay it on a surface for it to straighten itself back out. It just won't. That was from me shoving it in a box when I went to college, and it just getting smushed. So now it's all just straight plastic, hard plastic, ball joints, no rubbery plastic. It still moves real good. Yeah, see, no rubbery plastic. That's a little bit soft plastic, but not rubbery. But yeah, it looks great. I do miss the little shield. That was the chest piece for the bot mode. That was a good little addition. But yeah, I'm going to have to get into this on my own here a little bit, just to mess with it. A little bit of a barrel chest. From proportions a little odd, but I like it. It looks good. Legs are definitely better proportioned. Arms, definitely better proportioned. It's just such a broad chest. But yeah, that's it. I do have another order coming in. I don't know when, because it has not updated. It's been about 2 weeks, and it still says that it is pending. That is Robot Toy Base. They are based out of Hong Kong, I believe. And about this time, they kind of shut down for Chinese New Year. So I'm not in a big of a rush. I'm not going to be sending them emails, where's my order, But yeah, I've got an order coming in from them, Don't know when, but it'll be a bit. It's it's a pretty good one. It's gonna be a good one. So yeah, keep watching for that one. Like I mentioned before, just head into the description, click the link. It's where everything of mine is. All my YouTubes, all my Twitters, my Instagram, my Discord, my Patreon, everything. So just go in there, check it out, check everything out, follow what you like, and yeah, thanks for watching. I'm going to turn this off, play with some toys before I go to bed. So we'll see you next time.